So I just beat the game with this build. I wanted to beat the game real quick to test it out before I made a build video. But let's jump into it. So I have the Ritualist as my main with miasma. But it causes bleeding, burning, overload, and corrosion. It's pretty amazing, especially with the status effect build. So I'm using the Sparkfire shotgun, which was in the DLC, with the Feuded Wounds plus 10 mutator. Amazing. I have the Fargazer on it to add another status effect. I don't have anything really over here. You could definitely improve the build by trading these two out because you have a lot of siphon and stuff. You don't really need the shield health regain, but it's just there for extra support. Otherwise, I would use, like any of the status effect ones, which there's quite a bit of them, and especially the newer rings. So you can switch these two out to make this build actually stronger, which this build is extremely strong already, which I will show you here in a minute. I was using the Death-Soaked Idol, which increases all damage by 5%. You can do it 5 stacks, up to 5 stacks, so as long as they have 5, and with this and the Fargazer, it's pretty easy to do pretty quickly. But I always go back to this amulet. It's just my favorite one. So I have Gunslinger as my secondary for Bullet Storm to make this a automatic shotgun, which is really nice. I'm running around with the Ritualist Scythe plus 20, with the Tainted Blade plus 10 mutator. Causes corrosion on charged attacks, and with this built in the melee, it increases melee damage by 10% if the target is suffering from a negative status effect, which is going to be suffering from a lot of them. I don't know if those stack, but probably not, but it does a lot of damage anyway. And the charge attack is really quick, so it's kind of like From the Ashes Scythe moveset, which is beautiful. I was hoping they'd bring it back. I'm glad they did. I just love the Tech 22. It's one of my favorite guns. I have corrosion on that one and Twisted Wounds. Really, this mod you could choose any one of them, to be honest with you. I like either corrosion or overflow. Overflow is probably my favorite one. Going through the game, I switched it up quite a lot between all of the different like bullet mods, but I think Overflow is my favorite. And yeah, so as far as gear, I am just wearing whatever I thought looked cool. I thought he looked like a badass Scarecrow, but I'm using the Ritualist hat, the Knotted Cage armor, Red Widow leggings, and the Labyrinth gauntlets. I'm using the Shielded Heart because I'm using the generating band. Yeah, like I said before, is really unnecessary. It's just extra support. I have Affliction from the Ritualist set, which Increases status effect duration against enemies by 100%. Ammo reserves from the gunslinger. Regrowth. Fortify. Untouchable. Swiftness. Expertise. Bark skin. Bloodstream. Which you don't really need in this build. In fact, I would switch this out. The only reason why this is on here is because my previous build I was using the gray health regen thing. So I'm probably going to redo these stats. But I have Siphoner. I'll probably break this up and finish Untouchable, finish that, and then add a couple to Footwork. But I also have Vigor on here, increasing max health, Fitness, increase invade distance, Footwork, movement speed, and 2 spirits because it just comes with one of these. I think it's the Gunslinger. But yeah, this is an amazing fun build, and now we're gonna see what it can do. So what I usually do, especially when I go into a boss, is I pop this, do this. Oh, whoops, I had to. And then and I feel like it does more damage if you put the overflow on the shotgun, actually, because I was hitting way higher numbers before. But the Fargazer's fun. So yeah, there you go. I'll run it one more time just to... So there's actually something, what I wanted to say is I was running with this one, this new mod that you get. What is it? Where is it? What's it look like? This Creeping Mist. It increases 25% additional status effect damage and are 5% more likely to be stuck with a critical hit from any source. So put that on your sidearm, and we're gonna see how much more damage it does, because I actually haven't tested it like this yet, and I feel like this is the perfect opportunity. So reset all our stuff, and then we're gonna go test it out. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to pop that, pop this, switch that, pop that. So almost 1700 DPS, and it continues because of all the status effects and stuff. Yeah, it's extremely fun build, pretty durable with the armor set that I have on, and pretty medium, medium rolls and whatnot. But it's extremely fun to run through, especially with this scythe. Makes it so much more fun. And yeah, I think I'm going to keep this build just like this. I really like the ritualist hat though, it's pretty cool. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Nomadic Crazy 8's out.